All right, let me get my pen, paper. Just the best of one. Make sure I have the map set correctly. You good, Eric? Yep. All right, so both teams are ready. I am Jack FG. I am here with Alsla FG, and we even have Titan FG in the background. I don't think he's going to be talking very much. But we have 3D Gaming versus Shadow Gaming tonight. It's the final game of Week 5 for the collective season. It should be a good one. We've got 3D attacking on Coastline first, and obviously Shadow Gaming's defending. Interested to see the matchup here. Both teams are ready, so I think we're just going to go ahead and start it. I don't know. You need to check yourself. Okay, great.
Boom. Alright. We're good. Montaigne, first ban. What's new?
Yeah, you seen that Monty ban from 3D? No, that was actually from Shadow Gaming. Alright.
And a Jackal. It's pretty typical,
I like
honestly.
the Jackal ban.
Yeah.
I like the Jackal ban on Coastline. He's useful on Coastline. It makes sense.
Coastline really is one of my favorite maps. There's a lot of fun flow and rotations you can get on there.
It's just a circle. I mean, it's just a square. Just like Fortress, it seems to follow a square pattern. It works well. Remember, that was one of those maps that took so long to learn, but once you realized it was just one giant square, it all makes sense.
Pretty much. Ooh, and a cage.
Alright, bringing the Clash out for round 1. That is Slayer SG playing him. We just got done with ranked playing with Slayer, and we were playing some nasty Clash, so I'm sure he was like, yeah, I'll just bring it out.
Oh, with the
But
6
he's not
pick.
going to stick it.
Oh my.
With the 6
okay.
pick, that's right. That's too bad. Again, if anyone's trying to reach me on Discord or anything, I'm not checking it right now. My computer's being used and my phone is about to die, so I gotta focus on this.
Clash can be pretty strong on Coastline. So there's some pretty good strats with Clash, especially downstairs in the kitchen.
Well, like we said, it's basically a square, so as long as you think of your routes, like you really don't want to be roaming around the Clash, so as long as you're thinking about your routes that you're going to take, and you're not too exposed in that route.
That Clash is kind of more of like an area denial character. Really doesn't have any sort of, probably operating.
Yeah. But it just makes me seem like SG doesn't want to deal with shields. They did ban the Monty, and I know they 6-picked off the Flash, but maybe they're anticipating. I'm not sure if 3D does run shields a lot, but that could be the reason.
They run out on the balcony already from Zertril.
Home improvement done.
Quality bronze.
All
Those bounties.
already pushing up the hookah balcony. Trying to scope out, look, find those electronics. Not seeing much. Can't really do much right now. It's so early. Got two SG players posted up in the billiards room, holding, waiting for that push from Hookah. Campster and Zertril. Buddying
Zertril
up.
almost got a couple wall bangs right there. That was pretty close, honestly.
Yeah, it was pretty close. I think he's going for the flank now. If I had to bet. Not a lot of action from the 3D side. Just holding, waiting. Ooh. Nurox getting a good kill on Peaks right there. Campster taking out Rudy. That is the castle taking the Blackbeard off the board.
Better get those early picks off.
Sledge and an IQ left on the board. Nurox peeking the Sledge, and he takes Sledge down through the wall. You can see Zertril making that flank up the stairs. Getting the shots off onto the IQ, finishing the round for SG. SG takes round one. Is 1-0.
round.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely a strong roam by SG that round.
They just posted up in billiards and waited for him to come in. Bringing that castle to help him out. Smart play.
Sometimes all it takes is just holding angles.
Bring in the hard breach. I don't really agree with the hard breach pick right here. I mean, they went penthouse last round and they won it. You don't necessarily have to have the thermite for a hookah hold unless they're assuming, there we go, there's a 6 pick. That's smart. There you go. Good job. If he was going hookah, you don't really need that. But if they're going kitchen, I could see maybe where it would come into play. This is one map where I've always wondered why are the walls like this? Why are they the worst things to blow out with a shotgun? Why does Ubisoft make their maps like this? Or was this purposeful, or was this
It might be
just
just
a
that you
mistake?
have to use utility after impact instead of being able to just bring a shotgun. Might be one of those things.
That's kind of
It
what
could
I
just
was
be.
thinking.
Yeah.
Whack-a-mole.
Ooh, I've been seeing these peak holes a lot where you just put an ass load into a wall. And kind of play whack-a-mole, like you said.
Reinforcing the wall!
3D taking their time, getting those drones out. No, I'm only seeing one person on a drone right now, though, so I would like to see more people on drones coming in. I mean, you've got a bunch of people just sitting around, not doing anything, waiting for the call. Get on a drone, help your teammates out. It's just hanging out in the courtyard. We've got 3 roamers off-site right now for SG, and no one is really watching the luggage aquarium area. We've got Nurox playing Jaeger down the bottom. We've got Legion. He was on the stairs, but now he's back. Nurox getting a nice kill on the right. Trying to take out the Buck, and he does. Slayer taking out Jalapeno as well. That takes the Buck, IQ, and Sledge off of the board for 3D. What a quick series of events. What will 3D do to come back from this?
Cover me, reloading!
Oh, one tap. It is a 1v4 situation. Rudy playing games with this Vigil down in blue bar. What is it? What is happening? Someone else peeked this man.
At some point, Black, you're just gonna have to push up and push in. The minute left here. Oh, takes another route.
Virtual, you're playing a dangerous game, my friend.
1v3
Both the
situation.
shields are gone now,
This
though.
could be winnable. You know, I honestly love Craig with no shields, as you know. I think it's the actual true way to play Craig.
Craig. Also thinks that Blackbeard's real name is Craig.
I don't think it. I know it is Craig. If you look at his bio, it tells you it's Craig. I promise you.
Oh, okay.
Anyone?
Really? His
Any
name
haters?
is Craig? Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jeez. Doesn't look like a Craig.
Oh. 20 seconds left. Let's get it.
What's going to happen here? Slayer just sitting there waiting. The Legion just waiting for the Blackbeard to push in. He's got to make a play here. He doesn't have time to make this. Look at that crossfire. There's bullets everywhere. Good play by Shadow Gaming. Just action there right at the beginning. Taking out 3 out of 5 of the players all in the same.
Yeah, that's definitely something hard to come back from for sure. Kind of demoralizing as well when it happens so quickly.
Yes.
I mean, we've been there. We've been there many times.
It kind of puts you in shock. You're like, oh, what do I do now? Thank you for the follow, Prime Athena. Alright, going down the kitchen. It is the 3rd round of Coastline for this final game of Week 5 of the Collective Season. Shadow Gaming really bringing the heat so far. Also, what do you think that what do you think 3D needs to do to make a comeback right here? It's only 0-2. There's still plenty of time.
Well, I think it's really going to get out their drone game. Like, it seems like they don't push after their drones long. It kind of seems like they just send a drone to find people and then really no one acts on it. It kind of seems like it. I mean, I saw someone yeah, no, it was a Fiat. I saw the Fiat drone out, looked like Legion on Cool Vibes. And there's really just no one else there to kind of take care of them and push them through Sunrise.
I agree. I mean, sometimes even when you do drone and you make a call out and there's no one there to act on it, then what if they move? You know, you can't get off your drone, hunt them down yourself. You can't be a one-man army.
Yeah,
People
exactly.
will move, and then your call outs are out of date. It just doesn't work. Smoke posting up near the bathroom, trying to get those easy smoke throws lined up. Just sitting. This is the best spot for him to be in right now. Just really not a lot of movement from 3D right now. Getting the drones out again. You see this drone right here. It gets shot, but who is there to act on it? We've got a Maverick over here, just still outside of hookah. They need to put pressure. Ash is in Hall of Fame hallway, maybe about to get a pick right here on Legion. And the crossfire is there. You see after every death screen, a crossfire is there. Slayer and Zertril just got a 2K on the 3D. That is now a 3v5. Not a great situation to be in if you're 3D gaming. Zertril killing Peaks 3D. That's Slayer taking out Rudy 3D. It's a 1v5 with just Twitch left on the board. And what is he going to do? She's got Shadow Gaming players all around her. Riot taking out Zertril. That takes the Legion off the board. It's just a Twitch left with almost no health.
If I can do this,
Shadow Gaming players circling her.
Barricading the window!
He's got
That
someone
F2 is
flanking
so
him. He's got
powerful.
someone holding him close.
Reloading! Cover me!
Nurok's getting the final kill in Blue Bar on Riot. That is now 3-0 SG. I'm interested to see. Well, they're going back to Penthouse. There we go. I would be interested to see if they have a Blue Bar defense. I doubt it. I mean, why would you go there unless you had to? Why would you go there unless something wasn't working out? But I think that it would be interesting to see.
For sure. I mean, I know that some teams will throw it out there just to kind of switch it up and really throw off other teams because they even don't practice strats to attack Blue Bar because just no one ever goes there, you know?
That is the scoreboard for everyone to see. Nurok's getting some kills. Same with Slayer. Zertril clean up the rear with 3 and Campster with 1. Slips at 0, but he has been playing sight, playing anchor, so no harm, no foul there.
Window blocked!
I feel like these new drone logos are new. I think they're new since the latest. Update. I don't remember those logos. Yeah, I think it's something new with Mozzie.
I know they changed the Echo Drone logo for sure.
Alright, so we have a poolside spawn from 3D. Sledge making quick work of the castle on the double window.
Starting shot cone!
Drone spinning.
Not really sure what this is doing exactly with that claymore there, but I'm sure there's a purpose for it. Could just be me not having the IQ to understand it. Alright, Ash taking out that evil eye, making it clear for the thermite to throw down his charge, holding the 90 now. He needs to get the frag on the Maestro, not going to get the shots off. Maestro putting a lot of bullets down range, but not really hitting the Ash at all. They traded a few shots. They're about at equal health. The bedroom wall is open up. We still have some pressure from Jaeger on the legged stairs, and Zertril making a flank with Vigil.
Oh my.
Twitch putting some pressure back on the Vigil.
Reloading!
Finally falls.
Ooh, get howdy.
to punish him for
Black
that.
Eyes howdy. 5-2, 3D up. 3D will take the round.
Go.
Good attack by 3D. Glad to see them make it work.
That was awesome, good timing on them. Good to see it.
I think that they adjusted. Like we said, their droning wasn't working. They're kind of trying to clear the whole building, and this time they actually went directly, not directly to the site, but pretty close. I mean, they went to VIP. They blew that wall open. All they did was hold down VIP.
It definitely seemed like they had their game plan that round. They stuck to it and they made it happen and they made it work.
Well, just they're getting picked off. I mean, trying to go through the map. Shadow Gaming's playing such a hard roam. It just makes more sense just to hit site directly and hold your flanks. They did a good job.
For sure.
Kudos to them.
It is round 5, so it's anyone's game still, even with SG in the lead right now.
Absolutely.
Going back to Hookah.
Reloading. Cover me.
I'm interested to see if anything really changes in this at all. Not really sure. This bullet cam, I guess, bullet cam here, they don't really have to play this side. You see this cam right here, it's looking towards A, towards
They might be able
aquarium,
to
so
see
they're
into
not going to
aquarium.
have anybody. Yeah, they're not going to have anybody on aquarium playing,
Wall is
which is
secure.
kind of strange.
Very
but,
odd. Yeah.
Whatever works.
These strats these teams are coming up with, some of them are pretty wild.
Razor wire set.
Reload.
Zertrell taking some hits from the Twitch in offices. He's going to back off. I think that's a smart play. Just waste her time. She's going to sit there and hold that angle, but she's not going to know he's there unless she gets a drone out. He's now moving back to luggage. He's nowhere near them, and he's just wasting his time. That's smart. Ash taking some shots. She's down, jumping off the roof onto the balcony. That was risky. The thermite blowing open the courtyard wall. How is he even allowed to do that? That is such a risky maneuver. But it worked. That whole wall is open. If they play the roof, they can get a nice little line of sight in. Really, you're not going to see too much, but if you cut off the rotation entirely, so that is useful at some points.
That is true. It also costs them so much just to open that wall, though.
I agree. I agree. Peaks taking out Slips. That's a 4v4 situation right now. We've got 3D just hanging out, trying to figure out where the roamers are. We do have a Slip. They're getting shots on Zertrell, taking out Vigil by luggage. It's a 4v3. What can 3D do here? Okay, 3-2. They're just trading shots back and forth, trading frags.
It's a close round. Well, may have spoke too soon, but we'll see how this goes.
Slayer getting a nice kill on Riot. It's just a 2v1. He can still pull this off. In a not in a great spot with this crossfire right now.
Slayer could be very powerful with his MP5.
He's got the enemy flanking him.
Oh,
Getting the shot onto
Down to a 1v1.
Thermite. What a great kill. That relieves so much pressure. Now he's got that cam. He's got the bullet cam. And he has to watch his back. Look at that.
oh,
Slayer finishing out the round. A 3v1. Someone please clip that.
Definitely a great play by Slayer right there.
Not the ranch.
Good play by Slayer, keeping the cool there, getting the kill on the Twitch, and then the Thatcher, and the Thermite, and finally the Thatcher. What a great play. He just sat there prone in that hookah bar cubby area, just didn't move at all, just sat there prone, waiting for them to come to him, and he got those wonderful kills. Good play, good patience by Slayer.
Like you always say, Jack, this is what separates boys from men, being able to clutch it up like that.
Yep. Absolutely. Going back to penthouse. I really thought 3D was going to take it there at the end. They had a huge numbers advantage. They'd cleared out all the roamers. They did everything right, and then at the very end, they just didn't. They just didn't execute. They had
They
three
didn't
men.
push together. That's what the problem was.
Yeah, you got to push together. Honestly, with 3 guys, 3 against 1, you could throw a drone. Just keep pinging him on the drone, and then just all you need is 2 guys to hold a tough fire. Loving the hype in chat from Rogue. Rogue is the collective hype man.
Software installed.
Doc with an ACOG truly can be a god amongst men, however,
Stay clear.
as we've seen.
Oh yeah. Yeah, as long as you hit your shots. Sledge going up. I'm sure he'll pop his hatch. Maybe not.
Loading new magazine.
Got some drones out, looking for the roamers, looking for the anchors off site.
Drone spinning up. Calibrating the air compression. All set.
That's an aggressive mirror strike right there.
You hate it, don't you? Are you triggered?
It makes me feel
Reloading.
This is what I do, and he hates it.
Serious drone work coming up.
Look, 3D pushing into site, not doing that roam clear like they were doing before, but they're pushing into VIP, already in Hall of Fame, getting the claymores down. I mean, this is the way they've adjusted to the play. I mean, they're doing it right. They probably should blow. Oh boy,
oh my
that
gosh,
is-
bullets flying everywhere.
bullets everywhere. Peaks taking out Camster. That takes the Legion off of the board for SG.
Tossing EMP grenade.
Plant
going
is
down.
going to go down. Taco is getting the plant off. Thatcher is holding the angle, making sure that nothing can get him with those EMPs. This is not looking good for Shadow Gaming. 4v3. Nurox getting a nice kill on Taco. That takes the Thermite off the board. Zertril getting taken out by Rudy. That is Ash killing Vigil. And now it is a 3v1 with Slayer left to get the final kills. But he is taking some shots right now. And he is down.
But not
75 health. Ooh. Getting the final kill on Slayer. That is now 3-2. Still Shadow Game. Oh, 4-2. I'm sorry. The sides will switch.
Let's see how 3D does on defense. They were struggling a little bit on attack, but they were bringing some rounds back towards the end. Let's see if they can make something happen on defense.
so you see that glass play. There's always fun
I
up on
think
this
Zertril
map.
does play quite a bit of Glass, so I'm not too surprised to see that.
Stick to the castle.
Going to Pent.
I think castle's honestly pretty necessary on Penthouse. A lot of people hate him, but castle's once again pretty strong operator,
For some serious protection.
especially when it comes down to those 1v1 situations.
He just cuts off rotations, and when you get early picks onto the soft destruction operators, it can really throw a wrench in the attacker's plans.
ADS deployed and ready to go.
And Coastline has these double doors in it that are just spread out. Right here. Got one right here. We got them in the first floor too. Those castles, when used in these little spots, you can cut off a lot of the map just through there, and it's actually kind of startling sometimes. When you come across it, you don't expect it, and it can really throw a wrench in your plans as an attacker when that happens. And of course, there's sight. There's all sorts of places you can castle near sight, but those double doors can really screw you up sometimes. I see Zertril calling out for for someone to take out that castle. Got a breach charge. There we go. See if he gets any kills here.
Fortified.
Yeah, I'm surprised, but it's a lot of Cav plays on Coastline. I mean, with her being unbanned recently and her shotgun doing an insane amount of damage, I'm really surprised we haven't seen a lot of Cav plays.
I am too, actually. Her shotgun is insane. Alright, Slayer getting a kill on the Taco that takes the bandit off the board. I imagine he shot him through the... No, he shot him from above. Okay. Holding that rotation from the roof. The roof is a great area just to get line of sight. Cut off some rotation. Cap taken off the board. It's a 3v5.
Device planted.
These roamers, they need to get in a position where they can actually do some work here. I like that Jaeger's moving. He needs to get upstairs. Get one of those stairs. He's getting shot from the roof. He needs to keep moving. He's getting shots onto that rook, but he's just tanking the bullets like it's nothing. How is a headshot on a rook? I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not even playing. I don't understand. Thermite getting the plants off. We just got... You're not going to be able to do anything with that. I'm sorry, sir.
Ooh.
Wow. Jalapeno getting a ridiculous headshot on the glass and slipped. Getting the refrag with Thermite onto the Maestro. It's a 2v3.
Slowpix, tearing him up.
1v3 situation. Wow. Slayer cleaning it up, taking it to 5-2.
This is make or break point right now for 3D. They gotta put some more rounds on the board with defense, maybe pick some better sight, get some more roamers going.
You really don't want to be in a 6-2, 6-3, 6-4 situation over and over and over again. It's some people do well under the pressure. I'm not saying that they won't, but having a little bit of a buffer is nice. But really good attack from Shadow Gaming, sitting up on the roof, making sure there's no rotations. I think that 3D just needs to get their roamers in action a little bit more. I don't know, maybe bring them into vital choke points like holding the stairs, the luggage stairs over there, or holding cool vibes or something to where they can get involved more, because those early picks on rotations, those should not be happening. I mean, it takes the wind out of your sails really early in the round. I mean, that bandit got killed with, basically no time off the clock. I mean, it's just not great. Not great. Shout out to Reapers and DBX Monkey in chat. Hey guys.
ATS deployed and ready to go. Activating jammer. ATS up and running.
So these walls definitely need some barricades. I'm not really sure what they're planning on doing here, but I think those need to be barricaded for sure.
Get back. You can stop. Grenade.
Unless they have something planned, maybe I'm not seeing any more impacts on the board, so I think
Everything
we're
is getting him right now.
Yep.
Reloading! Changing mags!
Got 2 drones out right now. Would like to see a third. Nurok getting that kill onto the Vigil. Using up those air
Device
grabs so early, I don't know if that's necessary.
Floor.
I don't know if that's completely necessary for Kitchen. They're not going to be pushing you, but maybe it'll work out.
Maybe he knows something that we don't. Casters don't know everything.
Yeah, that's
Can't,
right.
can't catch everything.
Virtual getting that drone out, trying to figure out where the anchors are. He spotted Mute. Unfortunately, he's tagged him, and now Mute is wise to his look. He's got to move. I mean, once you tag him, they're gonna move. But
Stand by
I
to
think
assess
he's
the
actually staying. Yeah, he's staying in the area. This might not be good for Mute.
I'm not sure he knows if he has to go out there.
Trying to get to the action right now. All of this fighting on the VIP balcony. Got
Loading new mags!
now a 2v2. Slayer and Zertril left. So that's a Glaz and a Buck left versus a Jaeger and a Mute.
See if 3D can pull it back.
Downstairs. They're all downstairs. Oh, there's those air jabs. Slayer missing the
they pay
shots
off.
on the Jaeger. Yeah. They paid off, but he still didn't get the kill, unfortunately. Just a Glaz left to push this, and they know the diffuser is, well, maybe they don't. Just playing time, he knows that he has to plant the bomb or come to it. Zertril getting a kill on to Riot. Will he get the final kill? 1 second. Not getting the shot off in time on the Mute. He was so close.
That was incredibly close.
Oh my god, damn. 1 more second, he would have had it. Definitely. Good round by 3D. They way to hold it down. Play for time like that.
Yeah, you have to think that the IGL on the team was just yelling out, you know, play time, just wait, just hold an angle, hide, you know, something. Because it was a 2v1. I'm not sure if they knew where the diffuser was or not, but in that situation, you want to force the plant. Force the plant. The second they stop planting, the round's over, you win. So I'm hoping that the IGL was screaming something like that out. Bringing a Mute and a Bandit. Trying to stop those drones. Going to penthouse. I don't think. Yeah. 3D actually won penthouse before, so should be fine. Did they win? Yes, they did. I'm making sure. I've got it all written down here. It was a 2-5. Now it's 3-5. We'll see what this round happens. What happens with this round?
Fire device activated. Enemy located. Second floor. Gamma ready!
Good droning by Zertril right here. Making sure that pool's clear. Looking like Alsla. FG right there.
Oh, that's a big fact.
Doing all the work.
Very interesting.
No
Interesting
Mira.
rotation halls.
No Mira, no smoke. They're just blowing open the walls to shoot through them. Again, I really want to see 3D get these roamers in place here. Make sure that they, put them in a position where they can actually do some work. They need some more reinforcements on site. This place is going to get Swiss cheesed up if they don't put these last 2 enforcements in. Nurok's getting a kill on the peaks. He was playing downstairs in the kitchen. That is the bandit taken off of the board for 3D.
Seems like SG is getting these early picks onto 3D every single round. That's putting 3D at an immediate disadvantage.
I think so. And just coming from experience, I think that if you're playing a heavy roam game, it would be best in this sort of situation to maybe make initial contact and then back off. Make initial contact and then back off and hold an angle, something. Back off, go to sight. Just waste their time because they're doing really well in these initial frags. You don't need to push them early on. You're not going to win the game in the first 30 seconds. Unless you bring Dope Lion Jackal.
Oh, through the smoke.
Yeah, Maestro getting a great kill onto the glass right there through the smoke. How did he even get that kill? That was beautiful. 4v3, and honestly, anyone's way right now. And Rudy taking Slayer out. That's the buck off the board. It's a 4v2. It's a 3v2 now. These frags are just happening. Back to back to back. They've still got the diffuser in their hands. They've got the wall open. Anything is possible at this point. Taco getting a great kill on the Campster. Campster getting a freaking awesome shot through that hole in the wall. It's just a thermite left versus 3 defenders. Riot, you need to be making this push over. And Taco takes out Slips. It is 5-4. 3D making a hell of a comeback. Like you said, this is make or break right here. This is when you need to start bringing it back. You don't want to be in that 6-4, 6-3, 6 whatever situation where it's match point over and over and over again. So 3D really waking up here in the last few rounds.
Separates the boys from the men, Jack. Boys from the men.
You have to think that SG got a little bit comfortable there with that huge lead, and they stopped, executing like they normally do. Maybe the side switch messed them up, and they're not as coordinated on attack as they are on defense. I mean, their roam game is awesome on defense, but their attacking has been a little bit disjointed. You've got people pushing in by themselves. I mean, they're getting early frags, but they're not, they don't have the bodies there. They don't have the coordination at the end of the round to clutch it.
Razor wire going up. Jammer activated. Jammer initiated. Jammer deployed. Deploying razor wire. ADS up and running. Evil eye ready.
I mean, what do you think? I mean, obviously, this is anybody's game at this point. I mean, Shadow Gaming has an advantage. I mean, who do you guys think is going to take this home? This is a serious comeback.
This could end in a tie. That honestly, that could happen right here. 3D has shown some momentum. They're getting some rounds on the board. SG, they're not playing as like they were in the beginning. Or it's just 3D. They're finally playing the way they're supposed to.
Choosing those words carefully, I like it. Yeah, I mean, it's anybody's game. I do think they have a great lineup for this specific. I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. This specific site. Here we go. There you go. Slayer getting kills on a Rudy. That is Castle off of the board for 3D. Holding that rotation. What a great line of sight right there.
This is what I'm saying. SG is getting like the first kill every single round. They're getting those kills every single round. They're putting 3D at an immediate disadvantage, but they're just not following through in the last couple of rounds. And 3D has just they've been buckling down on site, and it's been working really well.
Yeah, right now they have 3 on site. They just have a Jaeger off in the offices by Blue Bar, just waiting. Slayer taken out by a nicely placed C4 from Mute. Was that Mute? No, that was Mira.
That was Mira? Oh, it was Mira.
It's a 3v4 right now. Honestly, with that Mira on the board, I'd have to give them an advantage. The diffuser is down in the lobby. What are they going to do? It's not a great situation. 3D has a health advantage, not much, but they do have one. I don't know if Zertril has left this little area right here this whole time. He's been checking that drone hole, trying to get an easy kill there. He needs to get some pressure on there, which I think he's trying to do right now, but
I think he's floating that wall below the mirror there, looking into delivery. I think that'll give him some good.
Nerox hears the Jaeger. He knows that someone is nearby. I don't know if he realizes he's in that corner. Yes, he does. About to have a little bit of a crouch spam there, and then we get 2v3 situation. Just putting some shots into Blue Bar. No one's over there. He's just trying to get someone to move. Shoot the gun. There you go, Taco. Getting a kill on Camster. It's a 2v2 situation. Not looking great. Mira taken out. SG pushing in. The plant needs to go down right now. Zertril can just easily hold this. There we go. It's 6-4 for SG. Look at this. Slayer and Neurox dropping double digits. Big time. I mean, got a 15 and a 12 on the board.
Dude, Shadow Gaming's they're a strong team. They seriously make us work for those games.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, now 3D can only go for the tie, but I mean that's still possible with the way 3D's been playing these last couple of rounds. I'm still thinking this could end in a tie, Jack.
I mean, the way they've been playing, I've been pretty impressed. I mean, coming back from what was it? It was like a 3-0 at one point, and then went all the way to a 5-2 in round 7. And then to make that comeback, fighting round after round, it's been a hell of a ride. I mean, they've really brought it back. Maybe they're just stronger on defense than they are on attack, but they've been doing well.
I like the mirror pick for Hookah here.
Razor wire is deployed. Activated device.
You like the hookah pick. You like the mirror for the hookah pick.
Yeah, I mean, if they're going to be placing him outside in this hallway here where Hookah is, I mean, that gives you a lot of opportunity to be able to deny all of Hookah, basically.
My issue with that is that you can shoot that mirror from the roof.
If you're
I
lucky,
think you should... Oh, well.
You can get it.
well, I'm not going to get that one, but you can shoot right here. You can shoot the feet of the person on the left side of the door.
Okay.
It's
I kind of like this.
I don't. like the mirror pick, but honestly, I would 100% disagree with the mirror pick on hookah. I don't think mirror is needed on hookah whatsoever.
I'd rather
I
pick
agree.
Clash here than a mirror.
Oh, 100%. Clash is good on any site. Run Clash every site.
You see that,
Clash
Eric? Did
best
you see
off.
where those bullets hit?
No, man.
He just hit the bottom right side of that door.
Oh, yeah, like that. I see.
It can make it hard to play that mirror now.
I think Slayer just tried to get a nice little frag. Drop a frag through that vent, it'll land right behind the bar. It's actually disgusting if it works, but no one was there. He did not get a kill from it.
I'm playing that the hard way.
Slayer taking some shots from Jalapeno, getting killed. Oh, the bandit got the kill, not the mute. It was a little peekaboo. Churchill just letting the sniper rifle go off. He's trying to get some shots through the wall, maybe trying to make a little bit of an opening to get a line of sight. Something needs to be done about this mirror. They need to put some pressure on there, maybe from Cool Vibes. I'm not sure what can be done besides that, but they need to put some pressure on him. Campster getting a good kill on the Jalapeno that takes the bandit off the board. It's a 3v4. The health situation is not good for Campster and Peaks. We've got Jaeger off-site, holding rotation, waiting. The plant is going down, but does not get finished. 3v3. That Mira is doing work, keeping... There we go. There's that pressure from Cool Vibes. It's now a 2v3. The plant is going down. Neurox is going to get this down. I do not think there's going to be any real opposition. Riot did get the shots off. Mute is running in place and he is disconnected. That is no bueno. They're going to have to finish out the round. 6-4. Can Riot win this? Do not peek. You want to win. Do not peek. Going to bait him here. And he gets taken out. 7-4. That is really unfortunate. The mute did not disconnect there. They might have gotten the round. And unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that because it was so late into the round. That has to count. Shadow Gaming will take their week 5 game.
Hell of a game.
Seriously.
Man, if Taco did not... If he did not get disconnected there, I don't know. I don't know how that round would have ended.
There's a good chance that it could have been the same, or honestly, there's a good chance that they might have won. I don't know. It's real tough to even a 2v1 situation when the diffuser's down. You have to be really coordinated, both of you, to push that last guy and get the diffuse off. It can work out, or you could just get the other person can just get a double kill right off the bat.
1 second. I gotta see who I'm inviting. I'm just gonna send an invite to Neurox, I guess. You guys can start with the questions, by the way.
Up, my dudes.
How's it going, Neurox?
Pretty good.
So, first things up, how you guys feeling after 3 started coming back there? You guys seemed to have a good lead at the beginning, and then things kind of started to fall apart mid-game. What happened there?
Oh yeah, we started panicking a little bit because we saw that they were really close to winning that last round. Would have given us 5-5 score, I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
And we were not looking for that, so I called for our Glass to come in the main lobby, and I was like, you know what? This mirror is getting on my nerves, so I'm just gonna make a final push, and you better get my back on this.
There you go. Well, we seem to have worked out.
It was definitely scary though, for sure.
Jay, how about you?
What was going on? What was going on? It was like what was going on in your party chat when it was like a 3v1 in hookah and Slayer was on the ground as Doc? I mean, what was the party chat like then, before and after? I mean, he clutched that 3v1. I mean, what did you think about that?
Right before that took place, I got a call out that Sledge was playing VIP Hall, and I managed to get a trade off on him, and that's when it turned to a 1-on-3, and I called out because I died from the Thatcher on the window, which was surprising. So I called out Thatcher half HP on window repelled still. Then someone else called out that we're just constantly giving each other call outs here. And we called out that Twitch was pushing in through Aquarium, and he turned around and he was able to win that gunfight. And we're like, great, that's awesome. Heal yourself. Docs himself once. And then he takes on, I believe it was Thermite, who I had got into a prior engagement with that round. And he was able to win that. And he was so hyped up after he got the third kill, dude. He was yelling.
I can't even
his
imagine.
mic. It was crazy.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, I've heard him do that in ranked. I can't even imagine what he was doing in a league match. I'm real happy for him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Jay, you were watching the game. I mean, what did you see? What do you want to know about?
I think Jay's gone.
Okay.
I think Jay has left us. Anyway.
So,
Sorry, I'm here. Sorry about that. Slayer just wanted to. He came downstairs because he was so hyped after the game and he wanted to talk to me about it. Definitely the 3v1 situation was insane with him, and I don't know. You guys played
that
really
was
well.
nutty.
It seemed like you guys
What-
were
That's
really
a great
what did you
language.
guys? One thing we noticed was that, yeah, your roam game is awesome on defense, but when you're coming in on attack, I mean, you guys are getting really early frags on their roamers, and that was, I think 3D probably needed to pull back a little bit, but
Right.
you're getting really early frags, and then when it comes down to the final execute, you guys are just not, it's not happening. What's going on in the last little bit of each round when you're trying to get the plan off, when you're trying to get those final kills? It just didn't seem like nothing was going on.
Yeah.
I mean, any idea what was happening there?
Just no, like there was just slight miscommunications. There was one round where the bomb was still up on VIP balcony, and we had no clue about that until it was too late, and we had to send our final op in to try to kill their mute. It was
Yeah.
just miscommunication in general, and then sometimes there was moments where their defense, it would literally be like one guy, like the Mira halted us completely in bathroom. We did not have a way to get to her without having to trade or lose life.
Yeah.
But they did
Well,
play
I mean,
a
you
real
guys
good
played well.
defense.
They did. They played a better defense in their attack. I gotta say, they adjusted. I mean, there was at one point when you guys were up 5-2, and then they really started coming back there.
Yeah.
They played really well, and you guys played really well. I'm glad that you buckled down. I mean, you guys were up. I feel like maybe you got a little bit of relaxed after you went way up, and you thought you were just gonna get the last few rounds. I don't know, but I'm glad you guys finished it out. It would have been a shame to see you blow that lead. So, do you have any shout outs? Anybody you want to thank? This is it.
Just shout out to my team for really showing up. Shout out to Slayer. You know, he was top fragging with me. He was up there in the double digits. Shout out to Camp. I know I give him a lot of shit, but we still love him. And just this. That's it.
All right.
Well,
All right.
GG's
Well,
to both
I'm
teams.
Jack FG. Yeah, I'm Jack FG. This is Elsa FG and Titan FG with Nurox from Shadow Gaming, and he just won against 3D. We really appreciate it. We got to end it now. Thank you everybody for watching. Follow us if you like us. Stay tuned. We got more games this week, more games coming up tomorrow. So thank you everybody.